Sophie Turner is finally opening up about what she experienced when she and Jonas announced they were divorcing in September 2023, calling that time period the worst few days of my life. In a new interview, the actress recalled how rumors instantly spread that she was an irresponsible mother and that her alleged affinity for partying was one of the causes of the split. However, Turner insisted that narrative was far from the truth. "I mean, those were the worst few days of my life," she recalled to British Vogue. "I remember I was on set. I was contracted to be on set for another 2 weeks, so I couldn't leave. My kids were in the States and I couldn't get to them because I had to finish Joan. And all these articles started coming out," the Game of Thrones alum, 28, explained. "It hurt because I really do completely torture myself over every move I make as a mother. Mom guilt is so real. I just kept having to say to myself, none of this is true. You are a good mom and you've never been a partier. I mean, it's unfathomable the amount of people that will just make us up and put it up based on a picture. A picture might tell 1,000 words, but it's not my story," the blonde beauty continued, likely referring to a photo of herself and her Joan co-stars celebrating wrapping up production. "It felt like I was watching a movie of my life that I hadn't written, hadn't produced, or starred in. It was shocking. I'm still in shock." Fortunately, the cast and crew rallied around her. "They were my emotional support people, my family," gushed Turner. "I really don't know what I would have done without them. If something like this had happened to me 10 years ago, I don't think I would have had the same support. I just feel very lucky to be alive in a time when people are open-minded. Thank F for Gen Z," she added. Despite her support system, the mom of two admitted there were some days that I didn't know if I was going to make it. "I would call my lawyer saying, I can't do this. I just can't. I was just never strong enough to stand up for myself," she shared. And then, finally, after 2 weeks of me being in a rut, she reminded me that it was my children I was fighting for. "Once anyone says to me, do it for your kids, I'm doing it. I wouldn't do it for myself, but I'll find the strength for them." Though Turner and Jonas, 34, once agreed to settle the split and custody matters privately with a mediator, their attempts to come to an agreement failed, and the British actress requested to reactivate the divorce in March. The details of why their 4-year union crumbled are still unknown, though the singer made it clear that he wants to live in America while his estranged spouse wants to stay in the UK. The disagreement is also affecting their custody battle.